Let's see.
Welcome.
Good day to you, stranger.
Good day to you.
You do not hail from hereabouts. You seem more the traveling type.
Sharp eyes, indeed.
Are you headed for Covengard by any chance? I mean, I would make it worth your while.
I may be.
Let me explain. I'm the quartermaster of the city guard, and, well, a certain shipment from Covengard is late. I need someone to go there and collect the shipment, and I can't spare any of my men. Can you help me, perchance? Good for you. Well, the shipment I need should have come yesterday. We need those supplies, or the men in the guardhouse might become a little, restless, shall we say.
So what is this shipment you need so badly?
'Tis moonshine. Nay, I know, but my men need it. It helps keep morale up and, tempers down. Since ale and spirits were prohibited, people have become, even more violent than before. And happy guards are good guards, I say.
Aye, true. So who is your supplier in Covengard?
Dras Becklum. He has a good stock, but he does not walk. He slithers in a pool of slime like an eel. I think I shall look for a new supplier.
Then why do you need me?
Well, I need to get some new stock in the meantime. 10 models should suffice.
Very well. I will do it for you.
I thank you, stranger. We are beholden to you. It's quiet here. We keep the peasants under control. Nevertheless, stay off the streets at night. My men tend to strike first and ask questions later.
I thank you for your advice.
Well, we mostly buy from local or traveling merchants, but we're also supplied by Covengard, and that source seems to have run dry of late. Godspeed.
Oh, how opportune.
What is opportune, pray?
Why, that you have come here. I can see you travel much. Or am I wrong?
Nay, you are not wrong.
Ah, that look, that gait, there is no mistaking it. And I need one such as you.
Why?
Ah, yes, a direct young man. Good. Well, I am an old mage, too old to deal with such affairs, I fear.
What affairs, pray?
Oh, dangerous affairs, you may be sure. While walking down from Corlin, I was attacked by some groans. I was lucky to escape with my life. However, the fiends got my staff, and I need that staff.
Aye, that is a problem.
Indeed, if I were younger, how those Groms would suffer. But alas, I am old and weak.
I see. And I should retrieve the staff for you?
Yes, indeed. And since I do not expect you to do this just to help an old, ailing man, I am prepared to pay you handsomely for your help. Ah, that is wonderful. I shall be in your debt forever.
Can you tell me more about the staff?
Oh, 'tis as old and weak as its owner. Worthless, really. The Groms would use it as a club, the fiends.
Aye. So where do you think I could find these Groms?
I am sure they came from a camp to the northwest of Tarvakin.
I shall look for them there.
Please make haste, young man. My poor staff mayhap clubbing travelers.
I shall do my utmost.
Tis a mage's staff, which is part of a mage's very being, young man. Farewell, young man.
Ah, 'tis you again. Welcome.
Greetings. Have you heard of my work for other mages?
Indeed, and I have something you can do for me. I need a dragon scale. I know they're very hard to acquire, but with your skills.
Why do you need a dragon scale?
A curious mind is a healthy mind, we say. My apprentice left and I cannot get rare ingredients myself. If you do this, I will reward you well, young man. Find me a dragon scale, young man.
I have heard they are hard to find and even harder to obtain.
Well, it is rumored that the Brotherhood's outpost far to the northeast of Tarbakin is a secret place full of captive dragons. Mayhap only rumors, but the many guards and that familiar roaring does spell out dragons to me. These rumors may be false, but I have no further knowledge of where you can find a dragon. You would not understand. It is extremely complex.
I like complex experiments.
Nay, you might pass it on to undesirables. Many would love to have the knowledge for which you ask.
As you wish. Let's have a look.
Good day to you.
Welcome.
Has Hagrast returned to the city yet? You are one of his men, yes?
Nay, not as far as I know.
Oh, I apologize. I am so worried about my son.
You look poorly, good man. Tell me something of this.
It is my son, Myron. He is a mining craftsman. House Skeldon employs him to find new mines in the east. I have heard nothing from him for the last 3 weeks.
Mayhap he is occupied with his work.
He would have told me if that was the case. Besides, he always lets me know where he is.
You think that he may be in trouble?
Ye gods, I hope not. But Myron turned strange of late. He always liked to speak of his work, but suddenly spoke no more of it. Mayhap because of what happened to Stan and Corin, poor lads. Myron had 2 good companions. He always said that in his job, trustworthy friends are the best insurance a man can have. They both disappeared more than a month ago.
What does Hagrast have to do with all this?
He is in charge of mine protection. Before he departed, Myron told me he must speak with Hagrast to settle a few things. After Stan and Corin vanished, I saw my son with strangers. They were neither from the house of Skeldon nor from Talmont. If only I knew where to find Hagrast. He can tell me the whereabouts of Myron. I hope my son has not done anything bad.
Like what, pray?
I do not know. Oh, I fear for my son so. You will? My gratitude will know no bounds.
Time enough for that later.
You have given my old heart hope. Please return with glad tidings. Myron said he is in charge of protection for the House of Skeldon mines in the east. He leads a group of southern mercenaries. They are tough.
Tough, you say?
They say that even the rebels respect them and avoid any confrontation. I believe they tried to look like villagers, but there was something not quite right about them.
Not one of them was familiar to you?
I told you. All I know is that Myron called one of them Knowles.
That is a Highland name.
Or Karga. What has my son got mixed up in? Ye gods. Fare thee well, stranger.
Greetings, Tall One.
Hail!
Good day to you.
Welcome to the Merchants Association Agency in Tarbakken. What can I do for you?
I am not sure. I expected something more. Striking in a way.
You mean the premises? Oh, we are a humble guild. Most of our members do not like to show off. 'Tis too much of a risk nowadays. Is splendor a matter of some import to you?
It shows me that you have the wherewithal to pay me for my services.
So you seek employment? You can ask Eon Fervo. He should be in his office. Our history dates back to the times of great discoveries 500 years ago, when the dwarves founded their first trading post far away in the New Drakkar.
I have never heard of such a place.
According to our guild records, there are rich and populated provinces in the south. The world does not end in Gorgamar, whatever the common folks may say.
Ah, the orcs try their utmost to make us think otherwise.
The orcs came from even more distant lands to the south. Only the gods know what forced them to cross Drakkar. The desert must have taken thousands of their horrible lives. The dwarves were masterful traders in those days. Kar Hamza, the original organization, was very powerful when the War of the Gods almost destroyed it completely. We founded our new guild based on the dwarves' trading rules. 20 years ago, we changed the name to the Merchants Association, and so it has been to this day.
The orcs' foray has blocked the trading routes south of Catalan. This must be bad for business, surely.
The greater the risk, the greater the profit. It has been so since time immemorial.
What profit can you make from the current war?
I have told you too much already. Do you have any other questions? Ah, the commoners and their fantasies, eh? We have no secrets apart from the accounts of our clients.
There is not much to hide, of course.
The wealthy of this world must accept the distrust and envy of the poor. Some of our rights and names may sound strange to their ears, but they are a legacy of our ancestors. What is strange for humans was probably the most natural thing in the world for ancient dwarves. 'Tis no surprise that they chose the names of minerals and rare ores. We simply carry on the tradition. I shall see you again, mayhap. Welcome. You could not have chosen a better time to visit us.
The association was not eager to do any business with me. Why the change of heart now, pray?
Aye, but our rules do not allow the employment of anyone who has no proper record. Yours has become impressive of late. Quite excellent, if I may make so bold.
Many watch you nowadays, but you never know when or by whom.
Information is the cornerstone of business.
Aye, business. What do you want of me?
There is a very special document that must reach our post in Cathalon. Salmon Veller, our treasurer, expects it. He will pay you for your trouble.
You need a postman, not a mercenary.
Aye, it must indeed seem that way, but trust me, I know what we require. 3 of our people who worked on these documents have disappeared of late. We have no desire for any further trouble.
At least you told me before I start to work for you. Refreshing honesty, indeed.
Will you do it? Or will I have to hire someone more decisive? I hope you have no links with the Giritsa.
Is that of any import?
They must not get their evil hands on this document. Rev Hosuno would be delighted to have it. Of that I am sure.
Hosuno? He must have become a Reve recently.
This year, there has been much unrest in the family of late. Their position in the underworld has never been so unstable. Farewell.
Let's see. Seems locked.
I have
A
much to
fine
do.
day.
Looking for something? Well met.
It's closed. Behold. That's interesting. That's for you. Ah, that's interesting. Locked.
Welcome to the House of the Enlightened. Does my master expect you?
Does he have to expect me?
Nay, but it is better if people tell us when they will come. No matter, this is your first time. Then I must warn you that we do not tolerate any improper behavior here.
Not a hearty welcome, methinks.
'Tis a precaution. Talmont turned dangerous last year. Even the Enlightened is not safe now, despite all the good he does in the community.
Problems?
You could say that. Those strange murders in Comorin and Coventgar, there is a legend involved, and most people believe it.
Why do you care?
Local people say that Iron Shoes never appears without a reason. Someone has disturbed his slumber.
What or who is this Iron Shoes?
No one knows for sure, but I saw the murdered ones with my own eyes.
'Tis likely someone used the Iron Shoes legend to settle old scores.
Nay, not this time, believe me. People say that the Enlightened One should do something, or even that he summons Iron Shoes himself. Dangerous times indeed. The Enlightened One? I have never met anyone who speaks like he. No matter who comes here, nobleman or peasant, he treats them all as equals. And that is magic, a gift from the gods.
Why do they all come here?
And why are you here? For information, consolation, good advice? Enough to make people travel for many miles? Farewell.
Greetings. Have you come here to see the Enlightened?
Do you work for him?
Errands, guard duty. The Enlightened travels a lot. He needs someone to care for his property when he is away.
That sounds like a good job.
Indeed. Rake and I did many things before the Enlightened found us and took us away from Kudanar. Have you heard about the orcs?
Aye. Who has not by now?
Castle Hadeborg has surely fallen by now. They say it cannot fall, but I was there before the siege started, and they did not have enough provisions for a long siege.
Why did you come north?
We had a difference of opinion with a jury. They wanted to hang us, and Enlightened saved us. We thought he must be mad to take two murderers as private guards, but, well, we knew nothing of his talents then.
And what of his talents now then?
Do not show disrespect for the Enlightened, and never underestimate him. Many have learned that to their cost.
Useful information. However, I think I must leave now.
Do you have such need for haste?
Indeed. What can you tell me about the neighborhood?
Gorlin is up there. Mostly thieves and Giritsa men. But honest smugglers can be found too, if you look hard enough. But avoid Gorlin unless you seek real problems. And never enter the Dwarven ruins. They are haunted.
The ruins? Where are they?
They are not far from here. Some people from Gorlin searched for Dwarven machinery there, and they simply vanished. Or so I heard anyway. Be warned. I sense a soul in search of answers. What troubles you, my friend? Is your wife dissatisfied with your vigor? Has a strange illness befallen your animals? Or is it a greedy neighbor? Nay, your problems are graver than that. I see it clearly. You wish to have revenge, do you not? Who is it? A rival? A treacherous woman? Why do you seek the enlightenment of the gods?
Of what gods do you speak?
What god do you need most? They all speak to me when given the proper offering. Show me how much you are willing to pay, and I will tell you if you will get your answers.
Do you speak thus to all who consult you? How can it be that the Highlanders have not yet covered you in tar and feathers?
My friend, a man must speak many different languages. I give them what they need, but you are in need of something else. Aye, there is always a chance that someone will not like what they hear. At such times, Jar and Rake get some exercise, but not often, not often. To business, to business. I heard of a bounty hunter who wanders around, asks difficult questions, and draws attention to himself. I am sure he is in need of much information.
You are indeed aware of what people wish to know. What do you want in return for this?
Nothing this time. Mayhap in the future I may ask you for some small favor, but not today.
I will remember that.
I hope you will. But tell me, young man, what do you wish to know? Catalan was not ready for war, not for an orc war of such ferocity. However, there are questions of greater import.
What questions, pray?
Have you heard of the prophet who united the orcs in 340? 5 years have passed, and still we have no inkling of his identity.
How can this be? Is he an orc?
No one knows. If he is an orc, then he has won their esteem more than any orc before him. And the orc hordes are united now in their common belief in this prophet. They will not stop until they have what they want. Did you know that they seek the tomb of Aziral?
Their god.
There is a legend that he is not dead, only imprisoned in a metal tomb. Verily, only a legend. But the orcs search for it diligently, and they do not search alone.
Who searches with them?
My sources tell me that there is someone else who looks for the tomb, skilled enough to remain in the shadows, but he leaves some traces of his passing.
What kind of traces?
Too many questions asked on the subject of Aziral in too many places for it to be mere coincidence. Those are traces. Something is afoot, and whether 'twill be good or bad for Catalan, no one can tell. Ah, the taint. People do not speak much of it. They prefer to pretend that it does not exist.
Strange indeed.
Mayhap. But the taint does not appear everywhere and is quite predictable. Highlanders are very practical people. If something leaves them alone, then they leave it alone. If Groms burn their village, or Iron Shoes breaks into their houses and kills their families at night, those are troubles they can understand.
What is this Iron Shoes?
At least 5 villagers from Comorin and Covingor lost their relatives because of it. It is something that kills people stealthily in the night. You wake up and see your wife lying dead beside you, and no one has seen or heard anything.
Iron Shoes, you say?
Indeed. We have war here. On the one side, there is Skeldon House, which has ruled the region since King Emrys' council passed an edict. On the other, we have the former ruler, Ultar Karga, and his clan. Clan Karga arrived in Talmont over 90 years ago. At that time, even the dwarves did not wish to live here. The land was completely destroyed. The Groms were as powerful then as they are today, and barbarian tribes from the glacier ventured to the very walls of Tarbakin, which was a dwarven fortress in those days. Rumor has it that the dwarves fled because of the taint, but I do not believe it. I had many dealings with that race, and I tell you, you cannot fathom their ways. Unless you are a dwarf, of course. The Karga clan proved to be tough but able Highlanders. They helped newcomers to settle in. They also repaired a large part of the ancient dwarven citadel and turned it into the city of Tarbakin.
So, Talmont was colonized within the last 90 years?
Do not forget that dwarves tolerated human settlements even before the Treaty of Covengor. But only the destitute sought succor here at that time. Satrius, King Emrys' father, stood behind the Karga clan then. The clan provided stability in this region, a valuable region for the king, for many reasons.
Mineral deposits?
More than that. When the dwarves moved north and allowed no one to cross the Yarut boundary, Tarbakin was the best place and the safest place for trade. And without Clan Karga, Tarbakin would not exist today.
Why are they now rebels? And what of House Skeldon?
Politics and gold, my friend. Since the dwarves cut off any contact with us 5 years ago, Talmont brought in hardly any revenue, and the orcs only made things worse. So someone in the Royal Council decided that the Karga clan should relinquish their power.
I take it they did not wish to do this?
Would you?
Why cannot Skeldon House put an end to the rebellion? Is the Karga clan so strong?
This is Talmont, friend. Dwarven ruins, mines, and places to hide are everywhere. And the clan knows this country better than anybody else. After all, 'tis their home. Tarbakin is the largest in the region. When they founded it, the Karga clan could not know that it would one day become the fortress of their sworn enemies. There are also other settlements, mostly fortified villages, but they prosper not. Comorin, the woodcutter's village, is almost deserted now, and Covengor has seen better days. There are also mines and the excavations, but 'tis better you avoid that place. 'Tis a prison. Rebels, people who could not pay taxes, bandits, and other lawbreakers are forced to work there. Skeldon House earns much from it.
How do they earn so much?
With dwarven artifacts. When the orcs marched north during the war, the dwarves hid or left behind many treasures. 'Tis possible that Ebrat Skeldon found one of these.
And the dwarves? They had more than 200 years to dig for their lost treasure.
Mayhap they did not know where to look. Or mayhap the keepers of the treasure died before they could pass on its location. Who knows? Those were strange days.
And the Karga clan, where are they now?
If the rebels wish it so, they will show you. Do not ask me. The Karga clan are unhappy with me of late. I do not wish to antagonize them more. Keep your eyes open. Good day to you. Is there some... Keep...
What's that? Today wasn't your day. Let's see. Oh. Let's see. Let's have a look. Have it, you!
Hail, stranger! This one.
Seems locked. Say hello to death. That's interesting. Ah, that's interesting. Today wasn't your day. Let's have a look.
The path of the Taint is crooked and perilous. It can kill you.
There must be ways to walk it safely.
I can show you how, but knowledge such as this is costly.
What is your price?
There are several lessons. Each one costs 1,000 in gold. Most students see alchemy as a way to control nature. If you wish to become a true master, You must first understand the principles. The effect is potent. When you have mastered it, your skin will become harder until ordinary blades cannot pierce it. And it will also protect you against magical attacks. Never reveal your understanding of forbidden magic to anyone. And do not show off your skills to strangers, because the Silver Circle will hunt you down like a dog.
Let's have a look.
Well, good idea.
Have it you. That's interesting. Greet the gods. Let's have a look. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. What's that? Aha! That's for you. Let's have a look. Ah, that's interesting. Haven't you? Oh. That's interesting. Oh, scoundrels. Ah, that's interesting. Won't open. So, What's that? What's that?
Hail, stranger! Welcome to my... Well met, aye.